Hidden signs you're actually attractive. It's strange to look at yourself in the mirror and question if other people find you attractive. In today's society, there seems to be one look that is deemed attractive and everything else is subpar or unattractive. This isn't the case. People's opinion on attractiveness differs from person to person. What someone may deem as unattractive, somebody else may view as the most beautiful thing in the world. So how can you know if somebody finds you attractive? There are some things you can keep an eye out for, and if you see people doing this to you, then you know you're attractive. Smile. One of the most attractive things about a person is their smile. Not only is a smile contagious, it is quite impossible not to smile back to someone if they smile at you first, even if you don't notice they're smiling. A smile also brightens up your face. You're never fully dressed without a smile, as they say. If you have a nice smile, a lot of people will compliment you about it, bring it up in conversation, even if they're interrupting somebody talking, and find themselves staring at you in awe as you smile and talk. Magnet. People naturally gravitate towards those they think are attractive, because attractive people always have people around them, and to most people, big crowds mean more positive people. One way to notice if people are drawn to you is by analyzing some key scenarios. Number 1. Do you often get stopped in the street and asked about something like the time or directions to a place? Number 2. At a gathering or a public event, men tend to come over and ask you if you would like a drink. Number 3. Do you make friends easily with people when you're out and about? And number 4. Do people ask about you and try to get to know you better as soon as they meet you? When people are drawn to you without realizing why, they will try to make sense of the situation by getting to know you, almost as if their brain is telling them that they need to know who you are and to be your friend, or more. Parted lips. We do a few subconscious movements when our minds see something we're not used to seeing, or if we're seeing something for the first time. When a man first sees an attractive woman, he will take a sharp intake of breath, and his lips will part ever so slightly to allow more oxygen into the lungs. Even if he doesn't realize he's doing it, his subconscious mind is basically shouting, "I know she's beautiful, and we need more oxygen in here. Open your mouth." The whole thing lasts about 5 seconds in total, which can go completely unnoticed to the untrained eye. But now that you know, make sure you glance at his lips when he looks at you. Protection. This one is a little strange, especially if you don't know them. But if you're attractive, men will jump to protect you in any situation, even if they don't know you. They will assume that you are a damsel in distress and will adopt a knight in shining armor role when they're around you. Here are some key scenarios you can look out for to determine if this is happening to you. Number 1. When you need to walk somewhere that might look a little dangerous or shady, he will offer to walk with you and make sure you get there safely. Number 2. If you're at a party and you need a new drink, he will offer to go to the bar for you so you don't have to talk to the shady barman. Number 3. If someone pushes into you, even by accident, he will jump to your defense and start ranting about how people need to be careful where they're walking. Reactions. When someone finds you attractive, they will presume that you already know that you're attractive and will be shocked when they see your reaction to a compliment. Quite often people think that attractive people are constantly told about their beautiful attributes, almost if that's all that matters about them. So they would be used to hearing all of these different compliments. If you react awkwardly to getting a compliment, they will be stunned and be taken aback by your reaction. Surely if you hear this all the time, then you should be used to it by now. Mindset. Those who are naturally more attractive have what we call a growth mindset. A growth mindset allows you to develop and educate yourself every day about anything and everything. You allow yourself to be corrected by others if they have more knowledge than you about a subject. You are open to new ideas and tasks. You want to be the best version of yourself, and in order to be that, you understand you can't stay in one place forever. A fixed mindset. When you are open and forthcoming like this, you attract more people to you, which also makes you more attractive in general. Could you imagine being around somebody who always thinks they're right and everybody else is wrong? Exactly. Not attractive. Not fun. At all. Eye contact. When you're in a conversation with somebody, it's important to make eye contact with them as much as you can. It lets them know you're listening to what they have to say, and they have your undivided attention. However, if you find yourself making direct eye contact with people as you walk down the street, or when you're looking around the room, that means that they were already looking at you. This is a great sign that you're attractive because you've caught their eye without even knowing it, and they've been waiting for you to look at them, for them to make eye contact. They want you to know that they're looking at you. Opinions. A lot of people make the assumption that attractive people are really good at giving advice, possibly because they feel like attractive people have more experience than the rest of us, so therefore they must have more than enough knowledge to share. If you find that a lot of people come to you for your advice or your opinion on a situation, take it as they assume you know what's best to do. Eyebrows. Pay attention to people's eyebrows when they look at you, especially if it's the first time that they're looking at you. We subconsciously raise our eyebrows when we first see something that sparks our interest. For a lot of men, when they first look at a beautiful woman, he will raise his eyebrows in surprise. Scientifically, we do this to allow more light into our eyes so that we can see better. So basically, he's raising his eyebrows so he can get a better look at you, because you are beautiful and caught his attention. It's important to acknowledge that everybody has their own opinion when it comes to who they find attractive, and what one person may deem as ugly, another one could see as incredibly beautiful. If you like who you are as a person, then this could be the only opinion that matters to you. Self-love is an incredibly hard journey to take, but it will be the most important one to you. A lot of people have hidden signs that will tell you what they're thinking, and that's because they may be too afraid to voice their opinions. Possibly because they don't think you will find them attractive and may reject them. Even if people don't care to admit it, nobody wants to be rejected in any situation. It can be humiliating and often knock your confidence. Hopefully now that you know to look out for these hidden signs, each one you spot, your confidence grows a bit more and you can start to build on that. If there's some little hints that drop when you think somebody's attractive, why don't you let us know in the comments below so that we can add them to our list of hidden signs for others to take note of. The more we uplift each other and start to spread this confidence, the better the dating pool will be for everyone involved. The more confidence in ourselves we feel, the more we want to step outside of our comfort zone and do something that can make us feel a bit more happy.